Hello. Alright, this video is about whether a young man should or shouldn't ask permission from the father to marry the daughter. I don't even, in a million trillion fucking years, I would have never thought that this would need to be addressed. But apparently it fucking does. Because I've had this conversation twice in the last couple of months with young men who didn't understand why it was fucking important that you talk to get the father's blessing first. I'm like, what? So we're not talking about steel bending. We're not about working out. This is just 100% man lesson time. And I am so blown the fuck away that this has to be fucking said. But I guess 50 years of fucking numbnuttery in Western culture, now this is a thing. This actually has to be explained. So, first things first. Great beer. Arrogant Bastard Ale. When Laura and I first got married, the good wife, she got me some of this, and it is delicious. And this is amazing. And you probably wouldn't like it. So, that just leaves more for me. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's like a punch in the mouth. Oh, so good. My buddies hate it. I don't care. It's delicious. Skull. So, yeah, we're doing this. And actually, Vanna has more to say about this than all the other topics we've been talking about. Because it's a little bit more important. So young men out there, pay attention. This might save your fucking life. Because if you're stupid, you might pay the fucking price. Now, we need some givens. The givens in this equation are that you're in love and you want to get married. Alright, hopefully to a good girl. Okay. There's a ton of bullet points Vanna has. Again, she's thinner than the real Vanna. Not quite as hot though. Right out the gate. It's 2020, young bucks. The only reason for you to get married is to have kids. That is it. That's it. And it actually kind of goes back, ironically, through all the family courts and blah, 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 and all that bullshit. It's actually diluted the reason for marriage back to its core, which is children. If you're not going to have kids, there is literally no reason for you to be married. Let the hate mail start. But it's true. Alright? It's about family. That's it! Not your fucking feelings. It's about family. Vanna was talking so much about this bullshit that I'm actually going to have to mark the shit off as I go. That one's done. Alright. Now I think we can start at the beginning. I'm more worked up about this one than I am about all the other stuff. Because I guess it's more foundational to existence. Fuck. Anyways. We'll cover the main points first. And there's only one point. And the point is this. You want to marry a young woman. You ask the father for his blessing. Period. Period, period, period. There ain't no getting around it. Or his permission. Whatever the fuck you want to say to make it fucking palatable. And we'll go through the reasons why. Alright. It came up twice. We covered that. I'm going to start marking shit off. There's just too many fucking things. I honestly can't believe that we're fucking have to do this today. But again, Western weakness, I guess. So, alright. So you're a young man, you're in love with a girl. You want to marry her, you want to fucking go have a family. If you live an unarmed lifestyle, you're not a cop, you're not a soldier, you're not a warrior. Alright, fair enough. That's fucking fine. Society needs everybody that it has to offer. Okay? But this may be the most courageous thing you ever do in your fucking life. Is walking up, hands empty, and going to talk to the father of the woman that you love, saying, hey, I'm really in love with your daughter and I really want to get married. Or however the fuck you want to fucking say it. It shows courage. And it gives him hope that alright, he's a little brave, he's a little courageous. Maybe, just maybe, he'll make it work and provide for my daughter and my future grandchildren. Right? If you can't fucking do that, you're a fucking coward. And, now think of it from the woman's point of view. If the man she wants to marry doesn't have the fucking sack to go talk to her father, is he really worth marrying? There you go. Think about that one for a minute. I can't believe we actually had to have this conversation. Young men should fucking know this shit. But apparently they don't. Alright. So let's say you don't ask the father. We're just going to get engaged and fuck the old man. Alright. Fine. There's only 2 reasons that I can come up with in the short time that I prepared for this video on why. Why you wouldn't go do that. 1, you're a coward. You're a fucking coward. Which means your woman probably shouldn't fucking marry you because you're not going to be there to protect her or her children. Or 2, you're just a disrespectful fucking asshole. Which again means she probably shouldn't marry you. Now, you get the also, we can come into the weird combo where she doesn't care. If she doesn't care that you're talking to her father, if she doesn't respect her father, maybe he didn't earn it. Maybe he failed as a father. Fair enough. You still need to go out there and fucking ask him. But if she just doesn't give a flying fuck if you ask or not, well, he brought her into the world. He raised her. He fed her. He worked his ass off and provided for her. What you gonna do with you, buddy, if she doesn't give a fuck about her dad? That's another one to fucking think about. All right. Vanna's got so much stuff on this, so bear with me for a second. So, history lesson, boys and girls. The potential husband gets permission from the father. You do not steal a member of a man's family and expect him to be okay with it. That's pretty fucking self-explanatory. Alright? If you're that stupid, you should expect the father to kill you at a minimum, put you in a fucking hospital. Period. It's called man rules, buddy. And you can call it toxic fucking masculinity or any bullshit that you fucking want. But the foundation of society is rough men who are willing to do violence for the benefit of others. Period. You don't just walk into a guy's house and fucking take a member of his fucking family away and not expect a fucking backlash. It's a bad fucking idea. I still can't believe we're fucking dealing with this. I'm doing this fucking video. Anyways. If there's no father, you talk with the male head of the family. And if he's a useless cunt, he's going to say yes anyways. But you still do it out of respect. You maintain the traditions that holds everything together. That one's cut off. You wouldn't think there would be so much to fucking say. But this is actually kind of deep. This is exhausting. It's exhausting because I cannot fucking believe we have to have this talk. The societal downgrade that's happened in my lifetime is unbelievable. Alright, next. When you ask the father, you're showing courage and bravery. Two good qualities. Alright? That's kind of what you want for your daughter. This isn't complicated. Alright, time out. Because I've been jumping around a little bit. And again, Vanna's been busy. She's been writing a lot. We kind of talked on this one a little bit, but we'll go back to it. If your potential wife doesn't care if you talk to her dad, it's a big fucking red flag. Red flag! Where if you're driving, you see red flags, you need to slow the fuck down. You need to slow the fuck down. You need to fucking downshift on the testosterone in your fucking boner and fucking say, what the fuck is going on? If she doesn't care if you talk to the dad first, she probably hates her fucking dad. And she's all about disrespecting him. And she's fine with her father being disrespected. Well, if she's fine with her father being disrespected, how the fuck is she gonna treat you? Because this is a big deal, man. Till death do we part and all that bullshit. Well, she's probably gonna be one of those fucking broads that just says, I just don't want to be married anymore. And she's going to leave you high and dry and steal half your fucking shit. Alright? Red flag. Got it now? Half your shit, buddy. We'll cross that one off. You're marrying into the family. So get to know the family. You want your potential wife to have a good relationship with the father. And you don't want to fuck that relationship up. Which is why you fucking respect his position in the fucking family and you fucking ask. And you show the bravery and the courage. And you stand in front of him. And you say, "Sir, I really love your daughter. I really want to marry her." That's what you fucking do. Be a fucking man. I still... I can't believe we're having to do this, but apparently we do. You don't fuck that up. Someday, you're going to be in his fucking shoes. If you have a little girl. And if you have a little girl, you would want the suitor that your daughter's in love with, that they want to make babies together and start a family. You would want him to come to you and show a little fucking courage and say, "Hey, this is what I have to offer. I'm going to be able to take care of your daughter and protect her." It's a big fucking deal. I don't know why people don't think this isn't a big deal. It's probably because they think the government is going to take care of them or something. They're not. People take care of each other. Again, go to the father. Sack up. Put your big boy pants on and you go fucking ask the dad. Fuck! Alright. This is the last point I got. And I could go on this for 2 fucking hours. The other reason that the woman you fell in love with is the product of that man. That man is there. He's at least halfway to death. And he wants to know his genetic line is going to be cared and protected for. And he wants great men into his family. Alright? So, what's Vanna got to say? Vanna says, the father's already made his way in the world. He raised his family. You are trying to achieve the same thing. Family. Go and get his fucking blessing. This also means you should be worthy of it. How are you going to take care of his daughter? Not only his daughter, but his grandchildren. It's a big deal. And the fact that I had this conversation with 2 young men in the last couple months is fucking beyond me. We live in the United States. Or I live in the United States. If you're watching this overseas, you live wherever the fuck you live. Alright? The family's been discounted so much that literally, young guys in a first world nation don't think this isn't fucking important. It is fucking important. If you steal a member of the family, you should literally expect broken fucking femurs at a minimum. At a fucking minimum. And the leader of that family shouldn't give a fuck if it's not socially acceptable or not. You disrespected the family. And he's also communicating to his daughter that this fucking behavior is unfucking acceptable. And the daughter should be pissed that he was too much of a fucking cat. So for the girls out there, if you're in love with some great, suave looking fucking whatever the fuck, and I want to marry him and all that shit, and he's too much of a fucking pussy, so you get engaged and everything's fucking going great, and you're like, I'm gonna go and we're gonna make babies and that. You can say, did you talk to my dad yet? And if he says no, then say, then we're not engaged. You need to go talk to my father. There's your man test for him. That's not a shit test. You're not fucking with him. You're like, no. Be a fucking man. Talk to another fucking man and prove your fucking worth. Fuck! The only reason I'm doing this is there's a bunch of young fucking morons out there that don't understand this shit. And maybe I'll save somebody's fucking life. And I'm sure my sons will watch it and it'll be good for them as well. But they already know this shit because they're not fucking idiots.